Welcome to episode 1 of Roll With It, a series where I do my best to take a randomly rolled up mishmash D&D character and make them powerful enough to take on a monster decided by the dice. Today we're using these beautiful jade green dice. This is one of my favorite sets. Now let's get started. First, let's roll up our character's race, and a 6 gets us a monstrous lineage. Rolling on that table gets us a 10, which is a shifter. This one's going to be interesting. Now let's see what type of shifter we get. A 6 is going to get us a dog-like werewolf shifter, which gives us the wild hunt ability. Now let's roll up our class. A roll of 5 makes this a druid. Rolling on the subclass table gives us a 7, which is a wildfire druid. Lastly, let's find out what level we are. And man, a 16 is pretty high level. Okay, so how can we optimize this character? Well, first up for stats, we're going to dump all of our points into dexterity, constitution, and wisdom. Then we're going to take our shifter ability score bonuses and put them on those same stats to make them all start at 16. This character gets 4 ASIs, and we're going to use 2 of them to max out our wisdom at 20. With the next one, I'm going to take the spell sniper feat, and I'm going to choose produce flame as my cantrip. With the last ASI, I'm probably going to take either the warcaster or metamagic adept feats. But the thing that's really going to decide how powerful this build is what spells we choose to focus on. So there's a few that I'm going to always have prepared. First of all, our Produce Flame cantrip is a go-to combat spell for us. Not only can we cast it using our wisdom, but also it's going to get a 1d8 bonus fire damage every time we hit with it due to our enhanced bond with our wildfire spirit. Another spell I'm going to be focused on a lot is Scorching Ray. This spell's great because the more we upcast it, the more attacks we get, and it's fire damage, which means we're going to be able to benefit from that enhanced bond. My last go-to spell for this build is Dispel Magic, and the reason for that is because when we're shifted, we're going to get advantage on all of our dispelling rolls. Now let's see what we're up against. We're going to have to fight a creature with a CR of half our level, which according to the DMG is a hard fight for any solo character. Rolling on the CR8 table, we get a Hezru. Okay, we've got our work cut out for us. A Hezru is a tank with a poisonous stench in a 10-foot radius around it, so if we want to win, we've got to stay away from this thing because it's going to eat us up in melee. What's worse, it not only has advantage on saves versus magic, which is our thing, but it's got resistance to fire. Ouch. Okay, I think this is going to come down to whether or not we have one of 2 spells prepared. Number 1, Plant Growth. This humble 3rd level spell could absolutely win this for us. We're going to wild shape into an owl, and then we're going to fly away till we get 150 feet away. Then we're going to cast Plant Growth and center it on the Hezru. Now it's going to have to spend 400 feet of movement to reach us. And it doesn't have any ranged attacks, so we can just belt it with our spells and take it down before it gets to us. But honestly, the best win condition for us is probably going to be if we have the 5th level spell, Anti-Life Shell, prepared. If we have this prepared, it's pretty much an automatic win because it's going to keep them hedged out to a 10-foot radius with no save, and they don't have anything that can reach us at that range. What do you think? Did we take this one? Drop in the comments and let me know.